Oh, hey, I did notice you there. I was just too tired, sick and tired of seeing y'all being musty on social media about this Call of Duty not being on PlayStation in the future bullcrap. When I tell y'all I am tired of the console wars, I am tired of the back and forth because everybody just arguing and having a contest on who's better and who's not with no facts, just how they feel about the situation. And let me first let me say that I'm talking about both sides of the situations. Everybody is annoying. We're gonna get into why I'm mad and why a lot of y'all are really just tripping and rebuttaling with things that really don't make sense. And first and foremost, please like and subscribe. If you want more discussions like this, please let me know, because look, this is just a rant. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible with a couple of facts that I can let you know about. First off, if you haven't known, if you haven't seen it, what started to buzz all on Twitter this week was, first, Phil Spencer brought it to the public forum saying that he had no intentions of making Call of Duty exclusive. And anybody with a right of mind knows that eventually that was gonna come to an end, because why would you pay so much money for a company and not plan to keep it exclusive to your console one of these days? And let me also say that I could care less about Call of Duty. Call of Duty has been pretty trash to me for the last 10 years, honestly. So this doesn't affect me at all. I am not mad that Xbox has Call of Duty. And I could care less. And another thing too, y'all really think that Xbox is gonna fix Call of Duty? They still got the same people that's hired over there. The game's still gonna have the same problems. When the last time Xbox took a franchise and fixed it or expanded on it? I'll wait. When last time you seen Banjo? How was that Crackdown 3 for you? Oh, you see all that news about Halo in the news, huh? Exactly. So y'all can get that off your pedestal. You can be excited about it, and hopefully they do fix it. But what evidence do you have to be so sure that they will fix it? You don't have it. The same way we don't have the evidence it's gonna fail, but we will see. He did say that he definitely intends to keep it that way. But your boy Jim Ryan, and I know most people are tired of Jim Ryan right now, had to come back and pretty much say, hey, I hadn't intended to comment on what I understood to be a private business discussion, but I feel the need to set the record straight because Phil Spencer brought this into the public forum. Microsoft has only offered Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on PlayStation, their proposal was inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of the impact on our gamers. We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft's proposal undermines this principle. Now yes, first and foremost, yes, he is complaining, he is whining, but it is very funny that days before that, Phil Spencer did say that he did not plan to make the exclusive. But we come on, we know the silver lining. Why would you pay so much money for a company and not make something exclusive? That is a big deal. That is a big deal. And I guess it made Jim Ryan so mad he had to go ahead and call him out on it. Now, who was speaking the truth? We don't know. We haven't heard from Phil Spencer yet, so only time will tell. But my thing is, I get both sides of the arguments on why people feel that it's kind of a bad move. And a lot of the arguments I've been seeing, this is what's been making me mad, that people were saying things like, if this was Nintendo and PlayStation that bought it, y'all wouldn't have said a thing because they always do this. That's a lie. Because there is a big difference. Two things can be true. There is a big difference between timed exclusives and exclusive content versus buying a whole company and making it exclusive to a game that has been with multiple systems for over 20 years. There is a big difference in that. They own it now, they can do that, and that's cool. But do y'all not see the difference in that? That is not the same as PlayStation having some skins and some game modes timed exclusive, and y'all arguing over that bull crap. It's not the same thing as Square Enix deciding to, because that's another thing too. There was never a confirmation that Sony paid for exclusivity. Do y'all know the history behind Square Enix and their games? It all started with Nintendo. The reason Nintendo still gets Square games and PlayStation gets them. But Nintendo, after '96, they had a horrible relationship, breaking up, whatever you want to say, with the Final Fantasy series, because Nintendo wanted to keep games on the cartridge, and Square wanted to put them on disc, so they went with Sony, and that's where Final Fantasy VII was born. Square is damn near a Sony product at this point. Square has been working with Sony since before Xbox was even thought of. And you don't know that in 2000, Sony bailed out Square by buying about 18% of the company. They had a bad financial year for the first time. They have history, they're familiar. Then y'all wanna bring up Insomniac. Insomniac, again, been working with PlayStation since 1998 with Spyro. It's familiarity. And also, they are all Japanese companies, and all of their games sell better on those systems because, face it, I don't care how much y'all say, but Xbox gamers do want RPGs. We do play them. Y'all take 3 games in existence and say that, yes, we love it. Yeah, Blue Dragon was dope. What was the other one? Y'all played a couple Final Fantasy games. They all off Game Pass now. And they don't sell, they don't sell as well as the other systems, so why wouldn't they? I know people say they should be on everything to make more money, but Square, Japan, the way they do business is those old businessmen, Nintendo, all based on loyalty. The same with things like Platinum. You'll say everybody's mad that Bayonetta's on the Switch. Do you know that Platinum had a chance to have a game with Xbox? They messed up. Xbox didn't trust them, so they went elsewhere. PlayStation wouldn't pay for Bayonetta. You know who did pay for Bayonetta? Nintendo, and that's why it's on the Wii U, and that's why Bayonetta 3 is exclusive, because Nintendo paid for it. They paid for the development of the game because they needed it, not because they wanted to keep it out the system. Why would I pay for a game when you two didn't even want it on your system? You know, like, come on. Then somebody tried to bring up Monolith Soft. Well, they made Xenogears and Xenosaga, blah, 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 on the PlayStation. Also, another company that wanted creative freedoms, another company that did so bad that they were trying to bounce back. And who bailed them out? Nintendo. Again. And Nintendo don't even own Platinum, and they kept the creative freedoms. Okay, one more example. Bungie. The people that made your Halo wasn't getting creative freedoms with Microsoft. They left. They started playing, they made Destiny. Sony bought them, and they already made an announcement. Bungie's keeping its creative freedoms. They are not making their games exclusive. They will continue to be for everyone. It's not the same thing at all, because they did not take franchises that have been on multiple systems for over 20 years and take it away from such a huge player base. And it's just contradicting to what Phil Fincher always talks about, saying, I just want games where everybody can play them. It ain't, and what he means by that is, I want Game Pass everywhere, and I want my games to be played on Game Pass everywhere. I ain't worried about the rest of y'all. I'm gonna make it sound like that because he's smart as hell with his words. It is what it is. And it's just, y'all getting on my nerve. Y'all getting on my nerve. One system is not better than the other. And y'all know me, I will talk about Xbox bad all the time. But Sony, y'all are being a headache right now. Your fans are going off right now. And I understand how you feel. And Microsoft, you try to throw in all these exclusive deals, but that don't count because there are reasons it's not on your system. It's because of your people. It's because of you not supporting games, buying JRPGs. It's because Microsoft said no. Do you know that Spider-Man could have been on the Xbox, but they said no? And you know who did say yes? Sony. Like, those are decisions that are made so far back that have an effect on things now. Like, come on. So, can we please just stop this? It's very annoying. And the funniest thing about this whole situation is, while those two arguing, there's always just Nintendo sitting back selling more than everyone, just being consistent. We talk about exclusives. Nintendo has sold and made the most exclusive in the past 3 years than both systems combined. And they're steady making money because they know what gamers want. And yeah, you can talk about the Switch not being powerful enough, but gaming all the way back has always been about fun. You know who saved gaming a long time ago from being something non-existent? Nintendo did. So again, It's always about those two. It's just I just find it funny how we always leave out Nintendo in these conversations, because people say it's just for family. Also, somebody said that Nintendo is just for kids and they're just buying more and more cartridges because kids keep breaking them and throwing them and getting lost. That's why Nintendo's selling so much, because they know adults play that. Most gamers, period, are adults. And that even counts with the Switch. And family don't just mean, I say this all the time, family don't just mean the kids. It means your mom, your dad, your uncle, your mama too. So let's stop this console war bull crap. Yes, both sides. Can we just enjoy games? Can we enjoy the systems? And if you can afford it, can we just get all the systems and enjoy the game that's coming out? Because this one bull crap back and forth is annoying as hell to see every time I get on Twitter. Especially when y'all saying things that don't make sense. Do your research, look it up. And a lot of stuff is just speculation. Just enjoy gaming for what it is. If you can't, look, Call of Duty has been trashed for years. And now, look, PlayStation, you got the time to focus on making something else just as good. I know it's sold mostly on your system, but look, it is what it is. You got all these other amazing games you can focus on that, and let Microsoft do what they need to do. If they need to buy companies to make games, so be it. You keep making your games, Nintendo keep making new games, and Microsoft keep buying games. And that's all it is to it. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you even care about Call of Duty still? And are you tired of this console war bullcrap like I am? What's the most ridiculous comment y'all have seen so far? Let me know in the comment section. But that's all for me. I'm tired of y'all being musty. And I am not someone who claims to know everything. This is just my opinion. You can agree or disagree, but I can't agree that both sides is tripping and both sides are making up stuff that don't really exist. Y'all have a good one.